Hello and good morning. I was struggling to come up with something to talk about today, and there's always my hair, and I feel like it might be growing, but it's also still shrinking up a little bit. There's some weird ones that are still shrinking up. Um, I posted a couple of shorts the other day, and they went crazy, and people are not real nice on those. They say whatever they want to say. That's fine. I have thick skin. I don't really care. Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess because I'm waking up. Um, I have I have adult children who have children. So I have my grandma of 5, and they don't always make the decisions that I would make in life. And I, as a nurturer, always feel like I need to pick up the pieces. And I have to quit doing that because nobody picked up my pieces when my stuff went the wrong way. So I have to really work on letting them solve their own problems and work through their things that are their challenges and their struggles and their trials in life. My bucket list life. So what am I doing towards my bucket list? We are planning for the weekend to do something fun, and I'm kind of excited about that. Next week I have a concert we're going to. The following weekend we might be going on a really long trip. Terry's looking at doing Hot August Nights next year. So it's kind of like my bucket list plus his bucket list. Because my bucket list has one final thing at the end, and that's a boat. I have been working on my ASA licensing to get the book training all done. Google just turned my lights off. That's great. We have a local fire that's about 30,000 acres. Let me see what it is today. It was 25 something yesterday. And I felt like they hadn't updated it for a while because it seems like it should be bigger than that. Not that we want it to be bigger than that. But we're seeing the smoke and stuff now. And I feel like it's just, I don't know, it's summer and we have fire. 29,000. It's grown a little bit, but it's the same fire my husband was on 20 years ago when I was pregnant with my daughter. Or she won. I think I was pregnant. I was pregnant with her. So 21 years ago. And it ended up being over 500,000 acres. I think it was closer to 800,000 acres. But yeah, forest fires in Oregon aren't real fun. We used to manage our forests better. We used to clear cut and replant and clear brush and do forest management. And then we had a spotted owl thing that came in, and then we had a dumb frog thing that came in. Spotted owls are not an endangered species. They are totally common in Mexico. They're just not common in the United States because they're not from here. Everybody wants to go to hemp or, stop cutting our trees and use renewable resources. Well, lumber is a renewable resource, and everybody likes their toilet paper. So from a daughter of a logger and somebody who lives in Oregon where there are trees of abundance, because we know how to take care of our forests, yeah, cut the trees. Please cut the trees, otherwise they burn. Anyways, yeah, it's not been as bad lately. I think our government is finally figuring out that we have to do forest management. That's not really the direction I would have thought this would have gone, but okay. So as I travel, you'll see a lot of my forests, and I try to put that in there because they're green and they're beautiful and they're amazing and I love them. I went to Texas and it's flat and it's city and it's not green and beautiful. My screen keeps turning green, which is interesting. I don't know why it's doing that, but there we go. Let's turn the lights back on. Boom, lights are on. Can you tell there's something heavy weighing on me and I can't really talk about it? Yeah. There's some big struggles going on. All 3 of my kids. And it's hard. It's hard to be a mom of adult children and almost adult children who are trying to be adult children. It's hard to be the buffer between the dad who wants to just lash out irrationally. But my bucket list starts with my husband, and that is to travel and have fun and love being with him. So I have to make sure that that is the first priority, and my relationship with my husband comes first. So it's tough. Went outside this morning to check. Well, I was going to sit in the hammock and enjoy a quiet morning. And I looked over, and one of my sprinkler heads obviously broke because there's water all over the place where it doesn't belong. So I'm going to have to go out there and work on those this afternoon. And I got some serious weeds that need to be pulled, and some flowers that need to be trimmed. I need an afternoon in the yard. And since I'm going to have my grandkids, I don't think that'll probably happen. It might happen at noon, but we'll see. One more doctor's appointment today, and then Terry's done for a while. Yay! Yeah. Life's a lot right now. Watched a thing on calming anxiety by looking at something close and then looking at behind it and close and behind it, close and behind it. I used to do that all the time to strengthen my eyes. It's kind of interesting that that's what that does. That it actually activates your something nerve, but it's good for you. So if you're sitting there bored at work and you can't focus, work on focusing and it'll calm you down. Anyways, enough rambling for the day. It's a weird day. I'll probably do another post this afternoon. I'm not hungry because I had my shot. I just emptied everything out of me from my shot, and I haven't been on the scale, and I don't think I'm going to get on the scale, so I'm just going to keep going. I can see it in my face. My face is changing, which is kind of cool, but I'm ready to see it everywhere else. Anyways, all right, take care of yourself. Hug your kids. Love your grandkids. Hug your husbands and your wives. And here's to a healthier, happier you and me.